Okay guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on geo-targeting. This is something that's come up a few times recently and it's definitely something that people are misunderstanding or misusing. This is evident from the fact that I have on more than one occasion recently been served adverts for restaurants in the northeast of England, and I'm based down in Bristol and I haven't been to the northeast for almost a year. It's clearly a tool that some people are misunderstanding and misusing, and there's also a lot of potential opportunity to it which may not have occurred to you. So let's just dive in and take a look at it. So by default it's probably going to be set for you as your country, but if we deselect whatever country you're in, then we're going to be able to launch this map. With the map you can either drop a pin wherever you want to serve your ad and then change the diameter of the area that you want to reach, or alternatively we can get rid of that and just hammer in a postcode to cover an entire area. Now this is particularly useful if you are a location specific business, or if you're having a location specific event and you want to reach people in that local area. So we took advantage of this recently with a pop-up street food store that were wanting to engage people in the local area during office lunch break hours. So we combined this geolocation targeting system with a strategic schedule to engage people within walking distance just before it was coming up to lunch hour. There's also really exciting stuff you can do for engagement when it comes down to specific cities. Now people are proud of their cities, especially when you move further north in the country. So if we were to run an ad for a service that we had specifically aimed at a city, and say imagine you were to start to use pictures of landmarks from that city in the creative and target your headline specifically towards that city. So people in Liverpool are doing this, join hundreds of other people in Liverpool using our service. Now imagine how eye-catching that's going to be specifically to people in Liverpool, and imagine if we were to copy that ad set immediately afterwards, target a different city, use landmarks from in that city and use the same copy just angled at them, join hundreds of people in Newcastle using our service. So maybe that's something you hadn't considered. It's also worth noting that just as being able to include places in your geo-targeting, you can exclude places as well. So say if you needed to exclude a certain city or a certain area that for whatever reason you didn't want to target, then it's also possible to do this. There's plenty of different use cases for this, and again it falls into the power of Facebook's advertising for being able to create really specific audiences and tailor your message to those audiences. This is invariably where you're going to win when it comes to ROI and making the most return on your investment in advertising. So just have a think about how you could utilize this geolocation targeting even if your business isn't geo specific.